They say every city's got two sets of laws, the ones written in books and the ones written in bruises. I've been around long enough to know which ones get enforced. See, there's an unwritten rule in this business, a dirty little secret whispered in locker rooms and back alleys. If the evidence won't talk, make the suspect do it. A fist here, a nightstick there, a threat whispered in the dark. And suddenly the case is solved. The papers are happy, and the brass gets to sleep at night. But I've seen what that rule leaves behind. Take Cronholm Valletuti in Brooklyn. One kid caught sleeping in a stolen car, the other dragged in because he knew the wrong guy. Cronholm cracked first. Maybe he was guilty, maybe he wasn't. But Valletuti? He held out until the fists came down. 30 hours in a room with no windows, no lawyer, no hope. By the time they were done with him, he'd confessed to stealing the moon if they asked. The jury begged for mercy. The judge gave him the chair. Then there was Letrich in Illinois. 60 hours of third degree. No sleep, no food. Just cops telling him they'd turn his skull into wallpaper paste. He signed whatever they shoved under his nose. Meanwhile, the real killer was out there confessing to a shrink, and the prosecutors buried it like a dog hides a bone. And New Orleans, that city's heat can melt a man's resolve even without the cops helping it along. Labat and Poret, two black men in the wrong place at the wrong time. The cops leaned on witnesses until their stories bent like wet cardboard. The jury didn't take long. Death row doesn't wait for the truth. 16 years they sat there, counting the days until the switch flipped. 16 years before the Supreme Court finally said what everyone already knew. The deck was stacked, the jury box rigged, the whole damn thing rotten. But the one that haunts me is Lara, the Brooklyn case where the cops didn't use fists. They used a shrink, a smooth-talking head doctor who promised relief from sinus trouble if the poor bastard just confessed to killing his own parents. Psychological torture, the kind that doesn't leave marks, but leaves scars all the same. 3 trials, 3 death sentences, 4 years on death row before someone finally admitted the whole thing stank. And Alabama, fuel, 14 days of questioning, no lawyer, no sleep, no mercy. He didn't break until they threatened to arrest his sick mother. That's the thing about coercion. Doesn't always come with a punch. Sometimes it comes with a promise. Even Japan wasn't immune. Ikebori, beaten for weeks, they say. Confessed, recanted, convicted anyway. 27 years on death row. A lifetime spent waiting for a justice system that moved slower than a dying man's heartbeat. Different countries, different decades. Same damn story. And me? I'm just a gumshoe trying to make sense of a world where the truth gets smothered under the weight of an unwritten rule. A world where a confession is worth more than a life, and a badge can be a shield or a weapon, depending on who's holding it. But I keep digging, because someone has to. Someone has to remember the ones who never should have been caged. Someone has to speak for the men whose stories were beaten, threatened, or whispered out of them in the dead of night. In this line of work, justice isn't blind. She's just looking the other way,